Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. Delicious and bright. Yes, they are, aren't they? My beautiful little babies that you all are out there. And I hope that life, wherever you are in the world, is treating you most deliciously, my little lovelies. Now then, so it's just gone 1 p.m. in our old England, my delicious little babies. Now, it was sun shining earlier, rather warm actually, but now it's not, okay, because the zazums have been up in the sky, my delicious little babies. I should imagine it's not very often that they have a day off, okay, my delicious little babies, anyway. So now it's gone a little bit chillier, okay. Now then, so I have 3 pieces of information for you today, my delicious little babies. And here's what I've got to tell you, okay? So I've got some super duper and delicious and beautiful news, okay? So, you know the little beautiful little pussycat who comes down to visit myself, my beautiful little roofs, my beautiful little mares. Well, on Sunday, it's the 2nd of March, okay, this year, 2025. She gave birth to 3 beautiful and delicious little baby kittens. Isn't that beautiful news, my delicious little baby? So she had 3. Oh, bless her. So, yeah, so I've talked to her beautiful little family, beautiful little mama bear, do you know what I mean? And they're doing well, okay. So, and she's there we are, a beautiful little mammy bear, you know what I mean? So to her little babies, isn't that beautiful news, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay. So I did get the offer if I wanted to have one of the beautiful little babies. I may take little Chin, that I call a little Chin, okay. I may take little Chin's, you know, dear little mama bear's offer, okay, because what my thoughts is that, you know, she'd be able to see, you know, one of her little babies every day, do you know what I mean? And there's somebody else who said that they'd like one, so that'll be 2 that she'll be able to see. So hopefully, you know, if they get a 3rd, then, you know, hopefully, you know, little Chin will be able to see her little babies every day, okay? So beautiful news, yeah, because I didn't hear anything more from the little pussycat that I was going to take in. Well, in the end, the vet apparently took that beautiful little baby in. You know, she'd had that many babies, bless her. Do you know what I mean? Okay, she must have been worn out, bless her. And then, of course, I never heard back about the other little kittens. So what's happened is, I think, yeah, they've gone to different homes, okay? So, yeah. So I may very well have just one, okay? My delicious little babies, okay? But they're so super duper sweet, you know what I mean? But when they're kittens, because they're so, they can be so playful and so mischievous, do you see what I mean? So the little babies, also, I've got the hair in my mouth, you know, so the little kitten will probably drive, you know, the beautiful little mares with beautiful little rooms around the benches, so I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But, oh, they're so playful and everything, you know what I mean? But you have to make sure that with myself, because I got my beautiful little babies, you know, where they could not have any little babies, because that's not why I got my beautiful little babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay. And of course, you know, I don't want them being chased around when, you know, because that's what happens. You know, they go on heat. Do you know what I mean? And then, you know, other pussycats or other, you know, we don't like this word, you know, we like to call them our little sons and daughters, but little doggies, you know, especially if they have not been done, you know what I mean? You know, I just didn't want my beautiful little babies having, you know, to go through that. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So yeah, so but it's so beautiful. Do you understand? It's such beautiful news, you know. Really put a big smile on my birthday, you know. So I just said, you know, do you mind if I just give you a bit of food and everything, you know, because little Chin, she absolutely adores the go-cat, you know, that go-cat, yes, okay. So yeah, so I sent some up and a couple of tins of you know, some Waitrose and Sainsbury's tins of meat, you know what I mean, and fish, you know. So yeah, so I'll be looking forward to seeing our little Chin and her little babies very soon, my delicious little babies. But yeah, beautiful news. Yeah, and then I've also got what I regard as bad news, because I'm still being there we are spied on, our delicious there we are little babies, okay. So I thought that this had stopped, but clearly not, okay. I've no idea. I mean, I've really come to the conclusion now. I've no idea why this is happening at all, okay. I've fathered and you know what I mean, and I just cannot spare a thought for why, okay, my delicious little babies. But yeah, I'm clearly, there we are, still being spied on, okay, my delicious little babies. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they get enough information off my videos, my delicious little babies, okay. There's no need to spy on me. What I want to know is, there we are, is where the bug is, there we are, in my home. That's what I want to know, my delicious little babies, because they seem to be able, there we are, to hear everything, my delicious little babies. Well, I don't like it when I'm cussing and swearing, my delicious little babies. They're not liking that, do you see what I mean, okay? But if they was to be spied on 24/7, I'm pretty well sure that they would not like it, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? It's enough to damn well pee anybody off. Do you know what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, okay? Madness, man, madness. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, so let's begin. So, right, okay. So this is on YouTube, my delicious little babies. Now, this uploader, just joining the dots, happens to have 4.38 million subscribers, my delicious little babies. So rather large, I would say. Okay, my delicious little babies. Mind you, if you look back, there are some YouTubers who have had as much as, is it 12 million or something like that now then, okay. But I suppose over time it's been reduced. There we are, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so in the old space bar in old YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay, the uploader, and with anybody not in that way, the uploader is called Jim, J-I-M, space Browning, B-R-O-W-N-I-N-G, Jim space Browning, okay, my delicious babies. This video is just over 14 minutes long, my delicious little babies, and it's not long being uploaded. There we are, okay, my delicious little babies. The video should read, the largest arrest of scammers in the world. Okay, my delicious little babies. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? The largest arrest of scammers in the world. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, what's basically happened is that a raid took place, okay? And there was a bit of a, I do believe, undercover going on, okay. Well, of course, you know, if you're doing undercover in a gang or something like that now, well, at the end of the day, you'd have to be very brave to do that. There we are, my delicious little babies, do you know what I mean? Anyway, but what they did a massive, you know, it's just a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, but they did a massive hit on a number. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? And of course, you know, the Chinese involved, you know, China, do you know what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? But there's loads as well on the Indians as well, my delicious little babies over in India, yeah. You know, big time scammers. I've talked about scammers before, my delicious little babies, okay? But well worth it, there we are, a little listen and a little, well worth a little watch as well, my delicious little babies. Should anybody have any form of an interest, okay, my delicious little babies, darling? So, the second one, my delicious little babies, okay, this is only, oh, I've got an itchy nose, surprise, just over a minute long, my delicious little babies. Now, this is 2 words into one, because the last 2 are on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? And I do mention this one sometimes, my delicious little babies. Like I said, 2 words together, all in capitals, Nat Breed, as in, shut up. Nat Breed, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. He's now up to, or she's now up to 11.4 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. So now breed, then space bar, BitChute, then you should have reached your destination. Now then, the video should read, in England, you know, our old England, my delicious little babies. Here we go again, okay? Police are entering, you know, the old bill, are entering people's houses to verify that they are authorised to watch TV. My delicious little baby. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? In England, police, the old bill, are entering people's houses to verify that they are authorised to watch TV. Okay, my delicious little babies. Well, you see, here's what I've got to say about this, okay? And this, by the way, this one I'm pretty sure he's Australian, you know, who I was listening to, okay? Now, he was rather vexed. So he was cussing and swearing, my delicious little babies, at this, okay? He actually received, there we are, a letter. Sorry, excuse me, my delicious little babies. He actually received a letter. Okay? So I've had this, my delicious little babies, you know, where, you know, they came round. I've already been done saying it on my videos, haven't I, my delicious little babies? Yes, okay, for those of you so very kind enough to listen to my videos and to put a like, you know, thank you to even view my video. Bless you. I love you so. Yes, I've had this a number of times, my delicious little babies, okay? You know, where they come round from, you know, the television licence company. And because they're all companies, aren't they, my delicious little babies? And, you know, then they say, oh, well, we're going to send somebody else round. That's what they say, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? So they say, we're going to send somebody else round, you know, so that they can come into your home. I said, nobody's coming into my home. Do you see what I mean, okay? To myself, it's like, there we are, a bullying tactic. There we are. That's how I see it, my delicious little babies. It is a bullying tactic, okay? See, a man here is not happy about this at all because he clearly lives in England, but he's clearly not happy at the moment with all of these things. Now then, do you see what I mean? He was talking about Netflix as well. What is it? You cannot watch it on your laptop without having to pay, you know, your licence and that. Anyway, well worth a little listen, okay? So he was vexed. He was running his trap off, do you know what I mean? Well, rightfully so. I mean, this is absolutely bonkers. I mean, you know, 170 quid or 170, what is it, odd squids, ka-ching, 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 to watch a poxy box in the corner of the room. That all it does is feed you effing shat. Do you see, there we are. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So no, he's well within his rights to cuss. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But, I mean, what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? We've got that many other things, so we are going on in the world, okay? That really, the old bill, you know, whether it's in England or in any other country, my delicious little babies, okay? I feel should be doing what they have gone into, there we are, the force to do. My delicious little babies, okay? And not be knocking on one's doors, but very clearly, that's only what I've heard, and that's the video that I saw, my delicious little babies, now finally. This video here, so just ticking all these off, my beautiful little babies that you all are. This is also on BitChute, my delicious little babies. So, search engine of your choice once more. Dr. Space Charlie Space Ward. D. Rewind and start again. W-A-R-D. Okay, so it's Dr. Charlie Ward. Okay, my delicious babies, he's now up to, bless him, and like I say, with anybody not in that way, is now up to 137.3 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies, on old BitChute. Okay, so then it's space bar BitChute. So then you should have reached your destination. This video is just over 32 minutes long, my delicious little babies. Okay. And the video should read, okay, waking up the people of Greece, okay, with Charlie Ward, Paul Brooker, Io Annis. I'm very sorry about that. I'm not the best at pronouncing, as everybody knows, my delicious little babies. Demertizis. Demertzis, okay, my delicious little babies, and Malene Rosanna, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. So I'll just repeat this again for you. Waking Up the People of Greece with Charlie Ward, Paul Brooker, Ian Annis Demertzis, and Malene Rosanna. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so what this is talking about is how poor Greece, bless, okay, is being destroyed. I mean, there's loads of graffiti over there. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. I mean, you've got the most beautiful buildings, the most beautiful scenery, and then ones go along and wreck it, my delicious little babies, okay? And of course, you know, it's very old. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But your man here, Ian Annis, okay, he was threatened to go behind bars, my delicious little babies, okay? So, and what it is that he's been highlighting things now, and there we are, and everything like that, and of course talking about you know, the corruption, and there we are, and everything like that now then, okay? But that is well worth, there we are, a listen, my delicious little babies, that you are, okay? For anybody a little bit of time out your day or night, okay? Because they were even talking about, and Malene was, you know, where they were trying to take the properties off the Greeks. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But I also heard, and Charlie's mentioned, bless him, that, what is it, in our old England, again, my delicious little babies, what they're doing now, they're sending round ones with, and also, sorry, so I'm stumbling here, a mental health nurse. It's like I couldn't even get that out properly. A mental health nurse, my delicious little babies. Can you see? Because what it is, if anybody is like speaking out of turn, okay, which of course they're not speaking out of turn, my delicious little babies, okay, now they want to send them to an asylum. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now, I said months and months and months ago about, there we are, asylums, my delicious little babies, okay? Who was it now? Exploring with Farters on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay? And they've visited asylums, and I happened to mention their videos, bless them, not in that way, not in that way, and give the information out on my videos long time ago. There we are, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, okay? So, I mean, what is this coming to, my delicious little babies, okay? So, what is it? So, if you have a view, or you have an opinion now, so if one is not happy with the system, shall we say, okay, so they're classed as being mentally insane, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, over the decades, if we actually look at this, okay, and there's been many cases, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, you don't have to DuckDuckGo it, you know, it's an alternative search engine that I use, my delicious little babies. Of course, you can use search engine of your choice. But there's plenty of stories about this, you know, where ones have been lifted. That's what I call it, my delicious little babies. They've been lifted. They've been classed as being mentally insane, thrown into these hospitals now, okay, these asylums, okay, and pumped full of drugs. There we are, my delicious little babies, okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with these mankind. 9 times out of 10, my delicious little babies, there's nothing wrong with them at all. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And I also believe, if we go back decades ago, there we are, it's just something that I just want to say, that if you are very spiritual, okay, like, say for example, okay, let me give an example. I've done hundreds and hundreds of readings in my decades, my delicious little babies, okay. Now, sometimes if I get a very good link with, you know, spirit, okay, especially if it is, you know, who I am doing a reading for, and their dear loved ones, or, you know, dear spirit wish to communicate with myself, okay, well, I can give the information to who is sitting in front of me. Do you see what I mean, okay? That I could not possibly have known. because 9 times out of 10, whoever's come for a reading to myself, I do not know, okay? So they would class, if you go back decades ago, yes, they would class that say myself, is mentally insane, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Okay, no, I am not, and neither is any other reader or anything like that. Now, on the spiritual side of things, no, not at all. You see, what it is, if you're giving the information, it means that you're very open. So your spiritual side is very open. Okay, and then is somebody who's sat in front of you having a reading. If they're very open, it means it's going to flow. There we are, much better. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, but yes, so decades and decades ago, yes, there we are. We got classed as, it's like if you go back long time, again, decades and decades ago, ones like myself were classed as, there we are, and I'll repeat it again, I said it months ago, classed as witches, there we are, my delicious little babies, okay? And what was happening, they were burnt at the stake, my delicious little babies, okay? But they clearly was not, what one said that they were. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? They just had a really good link, and with their ancestors like I do, and everything like this now, and like other readers. Do you see what I mean, okay? But this is bonkers, crackers and crazy, so it seems that they're not wanting to give up, are they, my delicious little babies? Do you see what I mean, okay? Just for having an opinion or a view. This is absolutely disgraceful. It's sickening, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? But this is what they're doing to try and, there we are, shut everybody up, my delicious little babies. But the fact is, it does not seem to be, for some strange reason, my delicious little babies, only from what I'm seeing and hearing, it does not seem to be going very well, it seems, my delicious little babies. For certain, do you see what I mean? That's, from what I can see. I'm an outsider looking in, my delicious little babies. Do you follow what I'm saying? And finally, what I want to say, is to do with this, I did watch Trouble Trump, and all his speech. Now, I only watched about an hour, but it was, the early hours of the morning. I think I was watching it about, was it 3 o'clock in the morning or something anyway, and I never mentioned it yesterday, but I have watched it, part of it. Actually, I fell asleep some way through it, my delicious little babies, okay? I thought that the whole thing was odd. Now, I do, what sticks in my noddle? When he mentioned about Honda, my delicious little babies, okay? What was it? Something like, please don't quote me because I've got to try and remember this now, but Honda's just stuck in my noddle, okay? Where he said that if you drive in a car or you bought a car that's born in the USA, okay? Then what is it? Anyway, it's all something to do, there we are, with tax or something like that now, okay? But then straight after, he mentioned Honda. My delicious little babies, do you see what I'm saying? So straight away, ding, ding, dong, dong, that never made sense. Well, it probably makes sense to them lot, but not to myself, my delicious little babies. Do you follow me? And I thought that the things that he was saying, and I've got to be honest with you, like when their ones were just clap, 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 clap. What's important to really look at is some of the birth races on some, because myself personally, I did not feel that some were really that happy. There wasn't, okay? But the clapping, there we are, just went straight through me. I thought, well, why are you just all clapping like that now then? Do you know what I mean, okay? Because me personally, I did not feel that he was saying very many nice things. My delicious little babies, okay? Ones can just take it, whichever way they want to, really, my delicious little babies. But for myself, no. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And that's all that I really want to say on that, to be honest, okay? I just wasn't impressed, my delicious little babies, okay? Well, of course, you know, like I said, I fell asleep halfway through, you know what I mean? Like I said, I must have only watched about, and that was on Redacted on old YouTube, my delicious little baby. You have to listen very, very carefully, there we are, to what your man there was saying. There we are, what your man there was saying, my delicious little babies, okay? But not everybody looked happy now. But the clapping, like I said, just went straight through myself. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? I just cannot bear it, you know, all that clapping, okay? No, 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 no. Not for myself, not for myself. Do you see what I mean, okay? I've always said one should not just worship one. Got to go backwards. That's the end of my video, my delicious little babies, okay? And I was just starting off now, just listening to Dr. Artist. This is on BitChute, my delicious little babies, and it's called Blessed, with a capital B, space, 2, capital T, and then space, teach, blessed to teach. That's the upload of my delicious little babies. I forgot now, sorry, how many subscribers. And then it's that spacebar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay? That video's just over 2 hour long, my delicious little babies, because I'm going to be listening to it now while I'm cooking and while I'm going to get my cleaning done. And yeah, it's Dr. Ardis, yeah, and he's explaining things now, okay, my delicious little babies. So should anybody have any form of an interest, okay, it would really be very interesting, there we are, for you to please and thank you, for you to take a little listen if you can, okay, my delicious little babies, just a little bit of time out your day or night. And going back to the very first one, the one that's on YouTube that I was talking about, okay, it's interesting, there we are, to read the comments as well. There we are, my delicious little babies, to read some of the comments, okay, my delicious little babies. Anyway, so until my next video, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies, okay? Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you, and may your beautiful little selves, and there we are, and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. So until my next video, to you my little beautifuls, so much love, many blessings, take care, thank you once again for listening, bye.